The beauty of these lengthy matches is that they afford a player the time to dig himself out of a bad patch. And there's no dispute, this is a bad patch for Murphy.
Judicious sock choice there from fan Zhengyi. He's put both reds now on cushion rails, and of course Sean can only bring one out at a time.
Already the third frame of the match that's lasted over 20 minutes, and with these two, I think that's something of a surprise. The contest, as of yet, hasn't taken the shape I expected.
No, I agree with you. He's played a pretty good shot there though, Sean. It would appear that Fan is snookered on both reds. Or is he? Can he see any of this? Can't pot it, surely. Where's the yellow going? Oh, it's not going to reach.
Clever from Murphy. As you can see, Fan's path to both reds comprehensively blocked.
He'll be very happy with that outcome. Don't forget, Sean needs 2 reds and 2 blacks and all the colours just to tie. So he wouldn't even attempt to pot on a red unless he can play for the black from it. Another good safety from Sean, but again, Fan can chip that red towards the other red and the black and get the cue ball somewhere behind the green. Decided instead to play the red towards the yellow. And that could cause Sean a problem. Nothing wrong with that shot choice because he's played the shot so well.
Murphy not giving up the frame without quite a fight.
Now will Sean attempt this red, knowing that he can easily play for the black from it, but has all this safety play blunted his potting abilities, I wonder.
Under the circumstances, for me, the pot of the night so far. Now, can he force a respotted black? If he could win this frame, it might be the catalyst for much better things.
certainly hurt Fan Zhengyi, that's for certain. Brown, possibly the only obvious difficulty. But this was the shot from Fan Zhengyi. If he gets on the pink there, snookers would have been required, but he ended up having to pop the yellow.
9.
And Sean was still able to tie, and he still can.
Earlier this evening, Karen Wilson won a massive frame on a respotted black on the other table. Can Murphy clear the colours and force an extra ball here?
He's very straight on this yellow. He may have to play a direct screw back for the green. Not easy to judge, and he's cannon the green, and he's
18.
landed in no man's land really. The green's potable, but he has completely the wrong angle on it to get onto the brown.
Shot Murphy. 18.
Not the best touch. Obtained the snooker because of the kiss off the pink.
Zhengyi was trying to cannon the green full ball there and leave it near the left-hand side cushion, but he misjudged it. And the green is cuttable past the black, but Sean would need the rest, an implement that he's very good with, normally.
Frame fast approaching half an hour. Psychologically, what a big one it is.
Again, that cue ball just seemed to slow up very abruptly there. I don't think it's an easy table to play well on, if I'm really honest.
Of course, the other thing to take into consideration here, if Murphy, having laid that snooker, can gain some penalty points, he wouldn't need a respotted black to steal it. Wow, I thought he'd fluked that brown ball. Murphy's heart must have been in his mouth.
Oh, it looked in, didn't it? Sean having to go up and down the table, and this cue ball needs to keep running, and it won't. He's dead straight on the blue. If anything, a fraction the wrong side, so he can't leave himself an easy pink. Because of the angle on the pink, Sean may deliberately stun the cue ball into the black here to try and knock it on for the opposite corner, but this isn't a certainty. Oh, he was able to screw past it. Not many players could have done that.
"15 reds and 6 colours, not sufficient to determine a winner in frame 6. The black is going to be replaced. It's respot time. So much hangs on this. If Murphy were to win the frame, he could well blossom and go into a big lead overnight. If Fan wins it, he will be mightily relieved. It was so close to being a Fan win on a fluke. That brown almost dipped into the middle pocket, Dom.
Amazing. Well, Fan won the coin toss. He's put Sean into bat. Players almost invariably play that side-to-side shot from a respot, and Sean's played it well because he always tries not to leave a double on, and he hasn't. But what about the cocked hat double? good cue ball though, but wow, we know like Sean likes to take on difficult long pots. This is right in his wheelhouse.
Well, if he knocks this in, it's an early candidate for shot of the championship. Wait for it. All that work from Sean Murphy has just unravelled. The qualifier is all square. What a dramatic frame that lasted 34 minutes. Murphy led 2-0 and 3-1. Now, though, it's 3-3 and 3 more frames.